from the news center in high definition, this is News Channel 8 on your side at 5.
A new report by several government watchdog groups suggests a corporately funded organization is very successful in getting states like Florida to adopt their draft legislation. Now, that legislation includes stand-your-ground laws and restrictions on voting rights. As Mike Vassalinda tells us tonight, one Florida lawmaker even forgot to strip their name off a bill before it was introduced.
Voters in most Florida counties will have 7 fewer days to early vote. The same thing is happening in other states that are controlled by Republicans.
It's happening in Georgia, Maine, New Hampshire, Arizona, Tennessee, you name it. If it has a Republican-controlled legislature, they're making it more difficult for citizens to cast accessible ballots in person.
A new 50-page report says the changes in Florida and other states are no coincidence. The citizens' lobby, Common Cause, blames the corporately sponsored American Legislative Exchange Council, or ALEC.
The research that we've seen is that ALEC exists for a sole purpose, a single purpose, and that is to move rafts of legislation, corporately sponsored bills, to state houses across the country.
The report is clear. Language drafted by ALEC shows up in multiple bills in Florida.
What's wrong with it is that the impetus behind these bills is profit for the corporate partners that are behind this legislation. It's not what's in the best interest of public policy.
ALEC's involvement in legislation became front and center when State Representative Rachel Bergen introduced this bill, leaving in a paragraph referencing ALEC. A short time later, she reintroduced the exact same bill without the ALEC language. Bergen's legislation dealt with lowering the corporate tax rate. In Tallahassee, Mike Vassalinda, News Channel 8.
The House Speaker's office could not provide a list of people attending ALEC's annual conference, which began today in Salt Lake City. The Republican Party of Florida declined comment, directing us to individual lawmakers.